I love to start most of my talks out by just sharing that I'm a creative. It helps ground the conversation and it helps you understand my perspective a bit. As creatives, some of us want to wait until we feel refined in our craft to position ourselves as influencers or resources. It's direly important to know that there's an error in that. It's a flawed philosophy to think that in order to pursue purpose, purpose must be fulfilled. I'm so glad that Jesus came to teach us about purpose and about purpose being fully fulfilled. My favorite thing to talk about with Jesus is the miracles that he worked, and there's this thing about him being in human flesh and walking along seashores and the impulse of fish to swim up and spit gold out of their mouths, or for lepers to be healed, or for people to rip roofs open and send down paralytic men to be healed. I get caught up in that. And there's this one idea I like to circle around sometimes, and it depends on the day of the week to determine which miracle is my favorite. But today, it's water being turned into wine at the wedding. The first miracle. No matter how many times I hear this story, I'm always amazed. First, it's like Mary comes to Jesus like, hey, like, you know, there's no wine. And Jesus like, Mary, chill. Who am I to deal with the wine issue? No, but seriously, there's this moment where Jesus is talking and he realizes that mom is like, hey, fix this. He's like, okay, grab the water pots and take them to the head table. The wild part about it is that when those water pots left Jesus, it wasn't wine. It wasn't wine when Mary made Jesus start fixing it. It was not wine when it got to the table. But here's the thing, it became wine when they began to pour. It was wine when they obeyed. It was wine when their faith was in action. Man, I wonder how much of our lives is stagnant and in still water because we're afraid to pour. Jesus saying, I'll turn your regular into much if you just pour. If you just walk from here to there, I'll change it along the way. But how many of us are just waiting for God to randomly work a miracle for us instantaneously to elevate this novel or the screenplay or the book idea or the cookbook or the website? We're just waiting on God to instantly breathe on the lawn care business to blow up. Meanwhile, he's saying, I need you to do your part. Walk from here to there with this water pot. The mundane thing, and I'll work a miracle in your life in front of people. And if we lean in to hear God in the hustle of life, the miracle of Jesus shows us that while we may be waiting for fulfillment in our expertise, his desire is that we change along the way, not in an instant. Give yourself a break.